Hello again. Today we're going to be looking at Lesson 12 from our third module, and the topic is subtracting fractions that are greater than or equal to 1. The learning target for today is I can add and subtract fractions with unlike units. Units is another way of saying denominators. Our sample problem says 2 3/4 minus 1 3/5. So the first thing that I want to do is write these mixed numbers out. 2 3/4 minus 1 3/5. I know these are mixed numbers because they have fractions and whole numbers combined. Now the first step, in order to subtract fractions that are greater than or equal to 1, is to turn both numbers into improper fractions. The way that we do that is pretty simple. We take the first mixed number, 2 3/4, you multiply the denominator times the whole number, 2 times 4. Then you add that number to the numerator. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 3 is 11, and then we put that back over the original denominator, which was 4. I'm going to do the same thing for my other mixed number, 1 3/5. Multiply the denominator times the whole number, 5 times 1. Add the numerator to that, 5 plus 3 is 8. And I'm going to put that number over the original denominator, which was 5. So now I have the same problem, it just looks a little different. I'm using improper fractions instead of mixed numbers. In order to complete the next step, where I need to find like units, I'm going to go back to a strategy that we've been using before. And basically what that is taking the two denominators that we have and multiplying those together. 4 times 5 equals 20. So I know that both of these fractions in the next step are going to become something out of 20. The way that I figure out how much these fractions will be out of 20 is to take the first fraction and multiply it by the second denominator on the numerator and the denominator. So I multiply it by 5, multiply it by 5. If I did it correctly, 5 times 4 again is 20. 5 times 11 is 55. I can repeat that process for the next fraction, taking the second fraction and multiplying the top and bottom by the first denominator. 8 times 4, 5 times 4. Again, 5 times 4 is 20, and 8 times 4 is 32. The last step, step C, says subtract the fractions. And now I can do that. 55 minus 32, we can even do that off to the side here. 5 minus 2 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. And I will be left with 23 over, and the denominator actually doesn't change. So I end up with 23 over 20. That's an improper fraction though. I don't want to leave my answer like that. So the final step in this process is to divide and to turn this back into a mixed number. So what you do is put your denominator on the outside, your numerator on the inside of the long division, and then you start to divide. 20 cannot divide 2, but 20 can divide 23. It divides it once. 1 times 20 is 20, and we have 3 left over. This now becomes my whole number, 1, because it divided it one whole time. The denominator doesn't change, and my numerator is what's left over. Thank you for watching.